Tea Vibes every Tuesday at 18 hours. Join the amazing Lungu as she hosts different guests on the show and talks about cross-cutting issues that capture both a youthful and older audience. So be part of the fun as we bring you heated topics that spark up a variety of opinions and debates, all meant to educate, entertain, and give you that good vibe on a Tuesday evening. Make a date. It's Tea Vibes, only on Sunshine TV. Tea Vibes, proudly brought to you by Adika Zambia.
Lovely Tuesday, and we are back on your screens, broadcasting or coming to you live from Sunshine Studio from the tourist capital, Livingston. I am Lungu, and of course this is Tea Vibes. This is therapeutic vibes, because everything we discuss here is helpful to your life one way or the other, and we are glad that you could join us today. I am glad to be joined by Bishop Dingani Mbazima, and of course his lovely wife Marianne. You're equally a bishop, right?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. So I'm actually accompanied by very powerful people in the studio today, so I actually feel very powerful. And of course today we are just taking a look into their ministry journey, because we understand that ministry is a journey. There is where it starts from, there is what you go through, there is where you are at the moment. And I believe their ministry has been impactful to a lot of lives in different ways, and we just want to take a look at that and see what we can learn from that, how we can build our faith from that, and of course looking at the things that they are doing, things that are coming up, of which we are going to learn more as the program progresses. We just see how we can be supportive and just be a part of what they are doing. So Bishop and Ma, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
And we are glad to have you for the first time on Tea Vibes.
Thank you.
And I believe this is not the last of it.
No, I don't think it's the last of it.
Awesome. Okay, so maybe just a brief introduction of who you are.
Okay.
Yes, apart from your name.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. No, thank you. Firstly, I want to say thank you to you, Mape, for this wonderful program and for having us here also in Sunshine TV. Thank you so much for having us. My name's, like she already introduced, my name is Stephen Dingani. I'm serving as an overseer of Christ Ambassadors Mission in Namibia and also here in Zambia. I'm a founder of Pillar Fresh Fire Ministries International with my wife, Pastor Marianne, who is also an overseer. That's why we are ordained as bishops for this ministry. Our foundation of ministry is actually worship. So we are worshipers.
Yeah.
And to be specific, when I say worshipers, we are music ministers. Mm-hmm. And not only that, we also music mentors. We teach music. I'm a music teacher by profession, and also a performer of music. And so besides that, I'm a father of three. From this beautiful woman, my wife, Marianne. We've been married for about 8 years now.
Yes,
beautiful.
Yeah, and so I think basically that's who I am, that's who we are. With the little time that we have, I know there may be a lot of things we may want to talk about ourselves, but I think basically that is who you have today here on Sunshine TV on Tea Vibes with Lungu. Thank you so much.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes. So from the first time I heard about you, I heard the drama side of you.
Wow.
So I'm glad that even in your introduction you have mentioned that you are a music minister.
Yeah.
So music is part of what you do. It is part of who you are.
Exactly.
So tell us about your music background. What do you play? When did you start? How has it been?
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I've found that question to be difficult to answer whenever I'm asked, because I remember starting music in 2005. But from what I'm told by those that raised me, which are my parents and elders, they said, you broke a lot of buckets when you were a kid.
Oh, wow. So it started from the buckets, from the kitchen.
It started from the kitchen. It started from the breaking of the buckets. And also, I can say professionally, deciding to do music, I started in 2005, which I started as a keyboard player.
Okay.
Then from there, I desired to learn drums. I tried it, and I think in a week's time, I was able to play in a service. And then from there, I desired to try songwriting somewhere around 2007. I did my first track, then pushed on to learning other instruments like bass guitar, lead guitar, rhythm guitar, and then the saxophone as well. And so I think with the few that I can mention that I do on instruments, I think those I can remember for now.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So I would also like to find out from, I told her I like to call her Queen Marianne. Yes, so tell us about your side of music ministry.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister Mape. Mape, sorry.
I'm okay with
Yeah. Actually, like she said, I'm Marian Maiva, but I go by Queen Marian on Facebook, for those that may want to check on me. Actually, I started ministry way back, though I was serving in the background.
Okay.
That time I was, let me say, I have a Catholic background.
Oh.
And so after I moved from Catholic and I joined the Pentecostal church, which is a common known church, that is where I found someone that was able to help me discover myself, of which happens to be my husband today.
I was just about to ask that. Is that somebody the bishop?
Yes.
Obviously, I mean.
I was someone that was never, I never had a chance to sing in Catholic or even after I joined the Pentecostal church. I was just in the background. I was not even in any choir or any music group. I was not in such. But somebody just used to hear me sing in the audience, and then just told me, okay, why don't you join the choir? Why don't you join the praise team? And from there, I joined, knowing that I cannot professionally sing. I can only do the humming and all those things that I was comfortably singing. I didn't know that I could even sing or perform in public. I did not know. Not until he helped me, started mentoring me, started coaching me together with the others. And then I gained confidence. And without saying much, today I can sing, I can minister, and I can say any platform.
Okay, so when the coaching was going on, was that before the relationship started? Or the coaching was made easier because people were in love? Can you share a bit more on that?
Actually, just to be honest, I hated this man.
Wow.
I was waiting for that part. She usually brings that part very strong whenever it comes to.
Let me
no, he had pride. He had pride.
No, I think she thought I had pride. Okay. I was actually thinking she had pride.
Okay.
And there's a way I respond to that. So I think she had a way of responding to it anyway.
Yeah, I responded to it and he responded to the pride also. And so that was actually answering to your question. It was a time before we were in a relationship. Okay. And so he was my director. He was the choir's director. So
choir members. Choir members. If your director is single, please make sure you're a committed member. You see what can come.
I hope you got that.
Yeah, actually, you can find that maybe you become. Actually, it's not a good advice.
It's not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it was before we got married, or before I even had any thought, or before he even thought. Actually, he was in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
And so I was actually his. I used to help him. I used to help him out in his relationship.
She was my best friend. So whenever we had battles in my relationships, I could go for some advice to this best friend.
Okay, that's just
today is my wife.
I am looking at bringing you back when we'll be talking about relationships, because I want us to.
Please, we are excited to be back.
To the
we'll be glad to be back.
So now back to the ministry side. Like I can give an example of myself. My husband is not a musical person.
Yes.
And most of the things that I do, trust me, they are not his area of interest.
Yes.
But I've seen how supportive he has been.
Mm-hmm.
So people have taken it that maybe ministry is easier when you have the same gifting as your partner or your husband or your spouse. Let me put it in general.
Yeah.
So maybe we can skip the the best friend part, the relationship part,
Yes.
and then now we come to the part where you two are already married.
Yes.
How has ministry been doing it as a couple? So you
Okay.
can share some of your highlights
Mhm.
and some of the challenges that you have just managed to fight and pull through.
Okay, actually, starting from the question which you said, many people have been saying because your husband or rather your partner is not in the same field as you. What I can just say is that if you have someone that is very supportive, despite them being a musician, or maybe if you are a dancer, let's not only look at music
The preaching,
because
the
it's
vocal
about
thing.
art, yes. So despite them not being in the same field with you, someone who is passionate about you moving forward will always support you. Like your husband, he's not a singer, he maybe cannot even sing, but he's always behind your back, wanting to see you move forward. Why? Because he loves you and he wants to see you progress and you achieve that which you want to do. And so having a partner like him, he has been of so much help, I can testify, because he has not only pushed my music ministry, but he has also pushed my preaching ministry.
Oh, okay.
Because of him, I was able to go to Bible school, and today I can preach because of having a friend like him. Before I got married, I made a prayer. I said, Lord, give me a husband who will draw me closer to you, not somebody that you will draw me away from your presence. I was not looking at riches or anything, or someone that is of my some feud with me. But I just wanted someone that will help me draw closer to God. And with him around me, he has been able to push me in my music ministry. He has been able to push me in my preaching ministry. He was much in the preaching when we met, and I was much in the singing. He was not of a good singer, but like as at now, he sings and I preach. So we've become both of each other, if I can say,
If you can put it like that. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
and
Okay, so I would also just like to hear from Bishop. Doing ministry, as in running a church, starting up a church, and you are also a music minister.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that come up in like having both? Because I know there are pastors that are just preachers. They are not given, or they are not gifted in music and stuff.
Yeah.
But you are gifted in both. What are some of the challenges that come up in a ministry when a pastor is kind of both?
I would firstly love to touch a part that you mentioned before the ending of your question,
Yes.
which was again something I heard before she answered. You had also mentioned it. Some of the challenges that you will find as both of you serving in ministry and also, I would say this firstly, that ministry is not easy.
Yeah.
And serving God in isolation is a very, very difficult thing. And personally, to answer that, I faced a lot of challenges in serving God, especially when I was alone.
Yeah.
Then I found it easy after I got married to Marianne. And so it has been not very easy, but it has been very possible, if I can put it, for me or us to have the few achievements we can count today because of having somebody that understands the kind of call that God called me into, number one, and then also while pushing to achieve that, it's also been in a way that it is helping the other side achieve also what they have been praying for to achieve, that she was called into. So it is always a thing that is helping both sides. And in the angle of which God called me, like I feel now, which was mainly, I did ministry much away from home. And doing ministry away from home is something that is very difficult to find people that you would trust to serve under you or with you as you're serving the Lord. And so having somebody that you move with, having somebody that you stay with, you pray with, it is something that has been making me feel so safe, so confident and bold in even going to different parts of Southern Africa and achieving the few things that we've been achieving. Of course, there are challenges that we find because it is like putting all eggs in one basket. Because when you go into something full-time, both of you, if that thing crumbles, then you are both affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we face a lot of betrayal. We face a lot of delays. And so when you are both in the same kind of field and serving the Lord in the same kind of way or similar kind of way, whatever disappointments that come in the road of ministry, for those that are in ministry may understand that. For those that are not in ministry, know it now, that there are those challenges that pastors will not come out and talk about in the public, because they are actually called to be an image of hope.
Yes.
And an image of strength to the public. So they will appear as superstars, they will appear as strong, but they're broken
Even when
inside.
they're broken inside.
And so it has been something that is difficult when you are now both broken. How now do you rise, both of you again? And so it has been challenging, but the Lord has been faithful, and He has been seeing us through. I think one of the ways, bringing it back again to what we just spoke about earlier before talking about this, the anchor, which is worship.
Yes.
Every time we stay away from the piano, two of us, there is always a gap that has always been there. But whenever we come back to the piano and begin to worship, it has always brought us back to a certain place of hope, a certain place of dreaming bigger again. And so I would say that the Lord has been faithful, even in the many challenges that we may have been facing in this journey so far. We have served the Lord together.
Okay. So I understand that in your introduction you mentioned having served in Namibia before. So is that where your ministry began from, or did it begin from Zambia, then Namibia, or it was Namibia and then back home? How did that start up for you?
All right, specifically, thank you. Specifically for Pillar of Fresh Fire Ministries, which I am the founder and she is the co-founder. It started in Hentis Bay, Namibia.
Okay.
That was in actually 2015.
Yeah.
I was serving under a man of God that was in South Africa. So I did not come back to Zambia after my mentorship programs. I had to go straight to Namibia, Hentis Bay. So we began there, and I had to come back to Zambia to fulfill the word which I had actually left to say I'll be back and we're going to be married. So after we got married, I had to go with her back again to Namibia and continue to serve the Lord. And as we speak now, there are saints still gathering now, active in branches of Pillar of Fresh Fire Ministries International right now as we speak. Maybe some of them may be watching right now. The Lord bless you out there.
Oh, okay. That is great and quite inspiring. I think for most of the people, they would admit, I think whether preachers or singers, that privileges of doing ministry outside your home country, it is a great privilege. It is a great door opening. So I'm sure there's been great stuff that has come out from that. So now let's come back to what you are involved in. What are you up to now? Because I'm aware that you are very soon launching the Hope Fit. Is a creative center for music and arts club. So I would want you to share about that, how it came up, what it is all about, and who you are hoping to reach out to through this ministry.
Thank you very much. I think in that one I'll just say a bit, and then I'll hand over to my wife to pick it up from there. The Bible in the book of James 1:23 says, "Be ye doers of the word of God, and not only hearers." And so it has always been burning in our hearts to serve the Lord in the area of giving to others that are less privileged, others that are in need. And so we did some songs before, trying to reach out to somebody, but we felt at some point we actually need to put this song or bring these songs to life. And so this is when now we extended Ding Power Records or Ding Power Music, which was just the band where we perform and minister to different lives, to now making it a reality, like doing what we sing about. And so we toasted, just to cut the long story short, we toasted a campaign that was in 2022 or 2021? 2022. We toasted a campaign of Winter Hoodies Festival, where we have a song called Under the Bridge. And Under the Bridge is the inspiration of even these programs that we are doing now that led to Hope Fit Music and Arts Club that we are doing now. Under the Bridge is a song that talks about when it's cold, we run inside. When we are hungry, we buy something to eat. And then so we should also think about those that we are living outside whenever we are running for that jersey because it's cold. And so it pushed us. That was close to winter. We toasted the campaign and asked everybody, if you are watching and you were there, you may confirm also in the comment section. Thank you. And so we told everybody, if you keep clothes at home, if you have winter garments that you are keeping, shoes that you're not using, shirts that you're not, trousers, jeans that you're not using, please don't throw them away. You don't, even blankets, don't keep them in those wardrobes. Bring them to us. We've seen somebody we can give. And so we did that program. The first place we did that program was at Doug Anton, thanks to Doug Anton and Stefan. So we asked for the venue for free because of the purpose that we had upon our hearts. And so we did that program. We dressed a few kids and adults. But last year, which was 2023, we did it again, which we dressed over 650 young ones and adults as well, where people brought hundreds and hundreds of clothes to the church. And so we did a program by Kapinga Maramba Kapinga Play Park as we are turning to the bus station just on the corner there. It was, we set up, we play live music, we entertain them, we minister to them, then we give them afterwards. And so that led us now to also ground this work, not to just be a music show or a music band, but now to become a social club. And so when we say Hope Fit, we're actually saying feet of hope.
Yes.
Our feet are feet that go out to give hope or to bring hope whenever you see us come. Just like our ministry, Pillar of Fresh Fire Ministries, we are called to refire.
Yeah.
When you are a believer, you are born again and all, we have nothing to do with you at that moment. We can only have discipleship sessions. But we are interested in the backsliders.
Yes.
We are more interested in those that have lost the fire. We are more interested in those that say there's no God. We are interested in those kind. And so Hope Fit Creation Center is something we've been fighting to have registered so that we can operate legally and do this with the help also of our local government and even the actual government. It's so that we do not just do it at a small scale.
Yeah.
It may be something that today we are looking at. We can't help everybody. We can only help those that we can. But through it, taking such a step like launching it and registering, by the way, we are actually officially registered now. And we will be now launching on Sunday, which is the 3rd of March. Right at the center behind National Milling Company in 217 area. We are going to be launching the club and the center like we have always been preaching and also been saying in Africa. If somebody comes to you, they are hungry, give them fish. The next time they come, if you love them, teach them how to fish. And so with what we have been giving for these 2 years, but 2 years we can't go the 3rd year and just giving again a shirt to somebody.
No.
Like Peter said on the gate, he said, what a silver and gold I don't have, but what I have I give unto you. What is it that I have? I am a teacher of music. I am a teacher of different arts. So it's our desire, not only me. So Hope Fit Creation Center, when you come to the membership part, it says anybody that is like-minded is welcome to join the club. So you are coming with a skill. You are coming with something that you know you are good at. And so we are now offering those services. We are now offering those skills. We are now offering those programs so that somebody tomorrow can be with us in going out to help somebody else. And so that is basically it.
Okay. I just wanted to come in with a question. Thank you, Gani Moses. You're saying you are watching from Mukuni. Thank you so much for having tuned in. And I can see Reverend Michael Zulu is equally tuned in. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. So, Bishop, I would like to, I have actually 2 questions. So, first one, membership. Is it open to anyone? Or are you looking at certain qualifications of a person for them to become a member of the Hope Fit Music and Arts Club?
Thank you very much. That one, let me leave it to Pastor Marian to help me just read the last part of, there's a flyer that I'm with here. And so just the last part of it that concerns membership, it will answer our question that has just come.
Okay, it reads, membership. Any like-minded person is welcome to join the club till we reach our target number, which is 100.
For now.
For now, it's just 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Each member, after filling up our membership form, will be issued a membership card to certify their membership. So any person is welcome, then they'll be issued a membership card to certify their.
I think I go a little bit more on the responsibility.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah,
okay
so
me
that
to-
so that people would just get to know what they will be involved in, just
Okay.
in case somebody out there is interested in becoming a member.
Responsibilities of members to support the vision of the club through attending meetings and contributing faithfully. Responsibility number 2, to share responsibilities of the club through developing a heart of servanthood. Another one, to undertake in the growth of the club through availing one's calling, skill, talent, time, and resources for the support of the club's community programs. So maybe I should just read out the vision statement and the core values for.
Okay. Right now, I would like us to just take a bit of a break,
Okay.
so that after the break we can pick it up from there. So please, we are just taking a short break. Don't go away. Join us on the other side.
Attention, taxi drivers of Livingston. Introducing the Adika Zambia Driver app. This app is your getaway to earning extra income. Join the Adika family today and start your journey towards financial freedom. 3% cashback instantly from every complete trip. Don't wait. Download from Google Play Store Adika Zambia Driver app. Adika, every mile with a smile.
Welcome back. You are still tuned to T Vibes that comes to your screens or your phones or whatever gadget you are using to follow us every Tuesday. And today we are looking at the ministry journey of Bishop Dingane Mbazima and his beautiful wife here. They are doing quite a lot, and it is quite encouraging. And for me, what I love most about what you are doing is that, truth be told, Pentecostals out there are just known for talking.
Very true.
So when we begin to hear great stuff that ministries are doing, it is an encouragement to people out there to know that there are people that are putting into practice the very things that they are preaching or talking about.
Yeah.
So we have Reverend Xavier Nkoma. He says he is watching us from Lusaka. Thank you, man of God, for joining in. Yes, so you were about to just go into the vision statement and core values of the Hope Fit, so you can carry on.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister Map.
Yeah.
Our vision statement is to become a voice of hope and an image of strength to all. I repeat, to become a voice of hope and an image of strength to all. Our core values are love, unity, integrity, justice, peace, and people. Club objectives.
Would you repeat that?
Okay.
On the core values. So we value love, we value
love,
unity,
yeah.
we value integrity, we value justice, we value peace, and we value people.
People, yeah.
Okay, maybe before you get into the objectives of the club,
Yeah.
maybe somebody out there might have a question to say. Usually when something is being run by a servant of God, a pastor, a church, you expect them to name something as a ministry. But you are calling it a club, and other people would feel like calling it a club is not so spiritual.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So maybe you can just explain a bit on that, because for most of the people, when they hear of a club, they take it, maybe it's just a place where you just meet for fun and there's nothing related to their walk with God.
Wow.
Yes, so maybe just a bit of clarity on that.
All right. So Hope Fit Music and Arts Club is not a ministry, a single ministry. It is a basket that carries ministries.
Yes.
And so that is why it is open to every like-minded person that may be gifted in a different way. And so I think last time in a chat we were having, I think it's not long ago, we're talking about the difference between a ministry and a church.
Yes.
And so the moment something like this that can bless many lives, cutting across different denominations, it may just be closed and blocked from having many getting helped because of trying to spiritualize it to sound like this and this ministry. Because it's not just actually talking about helping Christians, but humanity.
Yes.
So if a Muslim today is homeless, if a Muslim today is hungry, if a Hindu today is hungry, it is upon our hearts. It is
Yes.
beyond just looking at having somebody join Pillar of Fresh Fire
human.
Ministries. As long as you are a man, you are a human, you are created by God. That must be upon our heart. Ubuntu.
Yeah.
So it's beyond those that are members of my church, those that are members of Pentecostals or churches, those that. So that is why we could have done this. I'm sure for my sister to ask it this way, it is already evident that we could do this in a capacity as a we have the capacity to do this as a church.
Yes.
We can do this as a ministry. But to just break those four walls that hinder different people that you could have touched and helped. Just like every pastor out there knows this, that there are many people you could have helped, but because you are in that church, are surrounded by those four walls, you are failing to get to those lives because they are saying, I am not a member of that church. And you are not a member of my church. Those they have broken, and they've actually limited or built walls around that have made us not actually meet many different lives or touch many different lives. So when it's a social club, it is something that talks about our community.
Yeah.
In our community we have Hindus. In our community we have Muslims. In our community we have Christians. In our community we have those that are just believing in Zambia traditional religion, and they are not even belonging to any church or to any of these foreign religions that we are brought to Africa. And so Ubuntu, we are now acting from the point of love. God is love. And so when we come to it to say it is a club, we felt it would be something that would be easy. It will be easy to reach to many people, more than when we just say it is Pillar of Fresh Fire Ministries, because it is something that involves. We want to reach out to the drunkards.
It's non-religion.
Yeah, it is not like a religious movement, but it is a social club. Somebody that left church, somebody that might even have had insulted the church and they have gone out of, we must find a way as a church on getting them back into the church, and it is in such a way and such measures if are taken that we can be able. That's why we had to go the club way than the ministry way, because we are already in ministry. So everybody that comes in and they're participating, they're actually doing ministry.
Okay,
right.
just
I don't know if I answered that question.
You have answered it.
Okay.
Very good.
Can I add?
Come in, Queen.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, many times as believers, we really want to get to the depths of the earth, whereby we say, let us go down and evangelize and bring back that person that is drinking, and bring back that Muslim and convert them to the religion in which we are in, especially, let me say, Christianity. We really want to do that. But many times we have only one way of fishing those people back to the light. Would go in with a Bible and want them to sit down and hear what this is what the Bible says, this is what the Bible says. When there are so many ways in which we can do that.
Many ways.
You can go to them, bring them back maybe with a skill. Come in, you've seen to say this person does not come to church, this person does not read the Bible, but this person plays good chess. Come in at the club, come and learn chess, or come and teach somebody. You fish them, get their concentration. While at the club there, while you are while they are teaching them, or while they are teaching others, you begin to bring it out nicely. Before you realize, you will be able to grasp their hearts. Before you realize, they'll be converted. Before you realize, they'll want to be found near you, and they want to adapt to the language in which we are talking, so that they should be able to have a proper conversation. And so, in so doing, in this direction in which we are heading to, it will be very much easier for us also to do what? To get a number of people.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you mentioned Chase. So let's talk about some of the activities and whatever else will be going on there, because people have different areas of interest. So maybe just the fact that Bishop is known as a musician, so the first thing that comes into somebody's mind is obviously it's just music. So we want to know who else is accommodated, or what room and space is there, just in case they're differently gifted outside music.
Are you gonna take it? So there are many, because she had already closed my mouth by saying when people look at Bishop, the first thing that comes is music. All right, so there are many programs that we hope to be doing But right now, there are certain programs that are already happening at the center.
Yes.
Some of them are counseling. Counseling is not only being counseled, but being taught counseling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so we have some professional counselors like Meanda that did psychosocial counseling. It's a professional counselor.
Yes.
Wow.
And so I've learned also that when you are counseled, immediately you are counseled and it helps you become a counselor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And so we have counseling there going on. We have basic theology going there. I'll be tempted to take comments. And so...
Okay, I'll ask our controller or whoever is there to just help us if we have any messages on the screen there as you carry on to
All
explain.
right.
Yeah.
And
so when you see the message pop up, we can go to read and then you can carry on.
All right. And so there is, apart from that, we have... I don't want to talk about the music side. I will just list on the music side.
Okay.
There is drum lessons. There is keyboard lessons.
Yes.
There is 3 guitar lessons, which is lead, bass, and lead guitar, bass guitar, and rhythm guitar that we are teaching. There is singing also that we are teaching. There is a comment from Jeff Musonda. Watching from Kitwe, Zambia, you are an inspiration, Bishop. May God continue uplifting you. You played a big role to what I am today. I am, let me continue. Okay, I'm forever grateful. Your son has grown. Wow. Actually, thank you so much. God bless you.
Testimony.
This man, I've seen him, I think it's been years now. I think about 5 years ago. He was the best man at my wedding.
Oh, okay.
This man, Jeff,
Wow.
yeah. It's good to know that you are connected.
You say the best man or a best man?
Best man. He was my best
Oh,
man.
he was your best man. I actually
Oh,
thought you
you're the
said
best
he was
man.
playing
Yes,
bass.
No, it's only you guys because you're in music. But I think I was clear. This was my best man. God
Okay.
bless you. Love you so much, Jeff. And so
Okay.
we have that going on. And then we have also tried by all means to actually drop following. Thank you so much, Deacon Mish Monsaka.
Great.
And so we have programs that are not only stage programs, but we have art. We have people that really draw. We have people that paint. So they are there to teach. And so thank you for asking it that way, because a few minutes before coming, somebody called me. I've been seeing academy. So what is academy? So I had to answer it quickly, and I said, this is what happens here. And she says, oh, all right. So we are actually welcoming everybody that comes with a skill so that they can teach it. So we may list the things now here, like chess. We have chess. We have also checkers, which is draft.
Yeah.
We have in solo also. We
Okay.
also have dart, the one, we throw the darts on the board. And so there is a lot that one can just come there and also learn and bring in also and teach to others. We have actually a landscaper who I was with just before walking in here. A landscaper that is Angonjovu. He does serious landscaping.
Okay.
Your garden will be made, your yard will be made, your company will be made. And so those are some of the programs that are there. And so if you may want something, please reach out to us, and then we'll be able to tell you whether it's available, or we can make a way of making it available, since we're just a growing club. And the center is just going to be newly opened on Sunday night, just right at the center there behind National Milling.
Okay, so I really want us to dive into that, because we are into the dying minutes of the program.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's talk about the launch.
Yeah.
Are the tickets on sale? Where can people find these tickets? Who can come? And are you doing a giveaway?
Yes, we are. We are doing
So
one
I
giveaway.
will actually leave it to you to pick whoever you are giving away the tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm actually seeing people watching away from Livingston. I don't know if I saw someone watching.
I think
Someone
I-
said from Maramba. Who is watching
Yes,
from
I
Maramba?
think I
There's
saw-
a
I
Delma
saw a
Kasongo.
comment.
Are you still
Yes.
connected? I saw one saying Livingston. Mukuni, I think, is a bit far.
Maybe they
Anyway,
should-
And I know
Livingston.
Precious CK, she should be, our gospel minister.
Is she also here?
She also commented?
I saw her comment, though I'm not sure if it's on Sunshine Studio or it's on my page, but I know.
Okay,
she is
Thelma
tuned
is Thelma is
Thelma
is
is
on
there?
it.
Okay.
Okay,
Connected, yes.
Maybe we see
Thank
who
you.
is from Livingston.
I think she has already won it.
Okay.
Because she's in watching from Livingston, and she says, yes, I'm connected. Please, thank you so much for connecting Sunshine TV and T Vibes with Mapelungu. Today, you have won yourself a ticket to the launch.
Yeah.
And so come through just right here at
Sunshine
Studios or Sunshine TV on the details that are scrolling down there, or you can call the numbers that are on the description above and come collect your ticket. These tickets are just 100 kwacha each, but for you, it is a free ticket. And so there's also Deacon Musaka. Thank you so much. Actually, he supported us greatly, and actually he already bought his ticket ready for the program on Sunday. And you can find more of these tickets just right here and also at the center.
How many tickets did you want to give away?
I just wanted to give away one,
Just
but
one. Okay,
I know you may also want to give away one. If she may also want to.
So what I wanted to suggest was, I know
says,
Mish,
wow.
Mish Munsaka has been very supportive. I think it's not just when it comes to T Vibes, your ministry. He's just a supportive person in general. Start
Too much.
whatever you want. Just
Too
ask
much.
Mishek to come in. He'll support. So
He'll
we
be
will
there.
ask Mish
Yeah.
to pick a person that he's going to bless a ticket with.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Is it going to be now or after?
Even now.
Even now, yeah. Let
Yes.
him tell us in the comment section before we close the program who he is going to give out the ticket.
If he
to.
can tag them in.
Yeah.
Even tagging them in.
All right.
Great.
Wow.
So back to the Hope Fit launch on Sunday. So just in case people need more details, you can just go through that again.
All right.
And also the time.
Okay.
So it actually says dinner ticket. Are we coming to eat? I want to know if I should.
We are
come
actually
and
not
eat.
only coming to eat, but
Just
we are
come on an
coming
empty
to
stomach.
drink and dance, celebrating what
What
God
they
has
did.
done. So come with that vibe as you come to support. So it's going to start at 17:30 to exactly 19:30. That will be the 3rd of March, this Sunday evening, and there is also details. That is just behind National Milling Company. In 217 area, just behind it, on your way to Choppies. The first turn to your right, when you turn away from the main road, Mosotunya Road, turning going to Choppies, first turn on your right, this building right here. And so you are going to find us there. We are going to start exactly 17:30 to 19:30, and the ticket is just 100 kwacha. We'll be so grateful to have your support in this launch. And so I think basically that's
That's
all
Okay.
that.
So, your word of encouragement to a pastor out there, any servant of God. You may be a reverend, you may be an apostle, you may be a bishop, and you are doing ministry with your wife. What are your words of encouragement to those that are in full-time ministry together with their spouses?
Thank you very much. So I would firstly say this. In the times we are living in, the world is so confused. Right now, the world is so confused, and people are tired of stories.
Yes.
People have been scammed. People have been robbed. People have been disappointed by us. I don't want to exclude myself. I want to include myself in this, by us. And so I would encourage you out there, if you are watching as a pastor, man of God, or spiritual leader in any capacity, that you get to a point of proving the word of God. Not just saying it, but let the word that we preach come alive. It will not be enough. Your words will not be remembered, but your works. And so make sure that you do the best that you can to ask the Lord to inspire you with ideas that will make you change your world today. It may not be in a big capacity. I've always stood on this principle since I started ministry by the grace of God in these few years. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Don't wait for that donor out there.
Amen.
Don't wait for that sponsorship out there. Start right where you are. Don't wait until you leave that city, that country. Start where you are. Use what you have. If it's a gift, use it. If it is a talent, use it. And do what you can in a capacity that you can. I think for now, if there's anything that you did not get from this program, remember these three things. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can.
Powerful.
Don't give up. You still have a long way to go. The Lord bless you. Thank you.
Amen.
Okay, and in closing, a word of encouragement for every gospel musician or gospel minister out there? Because I know this ministry has worked out for you in so many ways. If we had time, you could dive deep into that. So just a word of encouragement to one gospel minister that may be tuned to the program right now.
You take it?
I can take it.
Take it up, Queen Marion.
Thank you very much, Sister Mape.
Yes.
Stick to your vision. Do not be distracted. Refuse to be disturbed. Why I'm saying so? Many people are losing their vision. They're forgetting why in the first place they started their music ministry, what God taught them in that secret place. And so in this world that we're in today, many people are losing their vision because they want to do what they saw their friend doing. They want to do what they saw what they saw other people doing, forgetting to say that God taught them different things, forgetting to say that they have different visions. And so just stick to your vision, do what you can, push, and tomorrow you'll be on the highlights.
Great. Wow. It has been an awesome time, and I think you two are just a vibe. I would like to...
I think you've tuned us into your vibe.
You are also a vibe.
Remember, we are all about good vibes, positive vibes, Jesus vibes. And I always say, Team Vibes is a therapeutic program. So I've understood that therapy is very expensive, but we offer it here for free. So are you in a bad mood? Are you confused? Do you need direction? Do you need help? Do you need friends? Do you need good company? Do you need good vibes? Remember to tune in to T Vibes every Tuesday, 18 hours. On behalf of my producer, Mr. Gani Bernard, and of course my sound engineer, Clarence, from us in the studio, it is goodbye. God bless. See you next week, same time, same place.
Attention, taxi drivers of Livingston. Introducing the Adika Zambia Driver app. This app is your getaway to earning extra income. Join the Adika family today and start your journey towards financial freedom. 3% cashback instantly from every complete trip. Don't wait. Download from Google Play Store Adika Zambia Driver app. Adika, every mile with a smile.